First of all, who is this man that the Prophet ﷺ took his hand, swore twice that he loves him? This man is Muadh ibn Jabal. He is from the Ansar, from the Medina. And we know that the Prophet ﷺ used to sell himself every season in Hajj to all the people that come to Mecca, so that they would take him in and give him shelter and support him. He goes to all the tribes. Listen, I have this message, I have Tawheed, I have Quran, listen to me. And they all like what they hear and see. But none of them had the cojitos to go ahead for it. And they said, nope, I'd rather be safe rather than sorry. So the people of Medina in Bay'atu al-Ula, they heard and they liked what they heard. So they went to their people. They told them that, listen, we've heard this from this man, and whoa, man, he has something. Next season, Bay'at Thaniya, they came with more men. Among them was Muadh ibn Jabal. Muadh at the time was how old? 16 years of age. Some say 18 years of age. To us, in our standards, he was a kid. In these days, or in those days, they did not have this description that we tend to have. Nowadays we say that, oh, he's a teenager, he'll grow up, it's okay. Ya Sheikh, he is fornicating, he's doing pot, he's watching porn, he's skipping salah. It's okay, he's a teenager. He's 40 years of age, it's okay, he'll grow up. They didn't have this categorization. The moment you hit puberty, whether it's 15 or 14 years of age or 16, you're a man. And you act like a man. And you behave like a man. So Muadh, at that time, was 16 years of age. He was described to be tall, handsome, intellectual, a very, very smart man. To the extent that he was among the handful who used to give fatwa at the time of the Prophet ﷺ. Now, if you have the Prophet and you had an inquiry, you wouldn't go to someone else, you'd go to the Prophet. There were a handful of scholars among the companions that were authorized by the Prophet ﷺ to go and ask and take fatwa. What an honor. Come on, give me a break. The Prophet is there and you coming to me and the Prophet approves of that? What an honor. Not only that, Muadh did not miss a single battle with the Prophet ﷺ. MashaAllah, you're all here. How did you come? SMS, flyers, emails. At the time of the Prophet, they did not have this ﷺ. Whenever the call for jihad was there, they immediately went with the Prophet. Some of them could have been in his farm, some of them could have been away, which tells you that Muadh was always around the Prophet ﷺ. He never missed a single battle. Not only that, look at this highest Purple Heart medal. What is the highest in medals? I don't know. Look at this medal that he received. The Prophet said ﷺ to the companions, take the Quran from 4 of my companions. Learn the Quran straight from the mouth of 4. That's it. Yes, these are the most knowledgeable among the companions of the Quran. Who are they? Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Ubay ibn Ka'b, Muadh ibn Jabal, and Salim Mawla Abi Hudhayfah. May Allah be pleased with him. And the Prophet ﷺ acknowledged him to be among the scholars. How? He said, Muadh ibn Jabal will come on the day of judgment way ahead of the scholars, which means that this is a endorsement of the Prophet ﷺ to his knowledge. And this is why he also said in an authentic hadith, the most knowledgeable of my companions about halal and haram is Muadh. And we haven't mentioned Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali. The Prophet did not, which means that he has something they may have some of, but not all. So Muadh was a specimen of his own, and he is unfortunately unknown to the most of us. You say Muadh ibn Jabal, nice to know you. Who's he? And this is a problem when it comes to our history, to our heritage. We have no knowledge of it. And I always make this joke, may Allah forgive me. If we were to enter Jannah, and then they'll introduce us, this is Salama ibn al-Akwa. Who? Salama ibn al-Akwa, one of the greatest warriors at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, and the best sportsman ever, with stamina much bigger and stronger than marathon runners. MashaAllah, don't know him, never heard of him. This is Abu Talha, and this is so-and-so, and this is, I said, guys, I don't know any of those. I can't recognize those in Jannah. Can we take a tour to hell? The moment you go to hell, MashaAllah, I know everybody here. Homies, what's happening? A'udhu billah. I feel related. I know everyone here. So this is a problem. If you're gonna go to Jannah, you need to know who your neighbors are. So we have to go back to our history books. We have to study the seerah. We have to study the companions of the Prophet, those whom he loved, so that we would have the honor to accompany them, inshaAllah, bi'idhnillah, on the day of judgment. The Prophet ﷺ sent Muadh to Yemen as a judge, ruler, teacher, and a mufti. He sent this young boy. He was almost in his mid-20s or less, early 20s. Yet he sent him in this level to a whole country. And he was recognized by the great companions. Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, and you know Umar. He said, whoever wants to learn fiqh must come to Muadh. Go to Muadh. He doesn't say, come to me, come to Ali, come to Abdullah bin Mas'ud. Go to Muadh. He's got the fiqh. Yes, it was trial and error. He made mistakes. And the Prophet ﷺ corrected him, scorned him, and was hard on him. You remember when he once led Isha with his tribe? He used to pray Isha with the Prophet ﷺ, and then he goes to his tribe and leads them in Isha again as a sunnah for him, voluntary prayer, but fard for them. And he used to recite with Al-Baqarah. And the people, they used to work from before dawn till sunset. They wanted to go get some sleep. One of the companions just said, well, this is too much. Excuse me. And he continued his Isha for himself and left. So after half an hour, when the prayer was over, the good Samaritans went to Muadh and said, this man left you and prayed on his own and he departed the congregation. He's a hypocrite. The same good Samaritans went to him. Said, didn't you hear what Muadh said about you? You're a hypocrite. So he went to the Prophet ﷺ and complained. The Prophet ﷺ was outraged. Muadh, afattanun ant? Are you causing people to have fitna and you give them trials in their religion? Don't prolong the prayer when you lead. When you lead, behind you there are those who are old, those who have errands to attain, those who are incapable of standing for a long time. So the Prophet corrected him, alayhi salatu wasalam. And this is how he learned. When he came back from Yemen, he was sent by the Prophet ﷺ. He came back from Yemen. What did he do? Anyone? No one. Okay. He prostrated to the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet said, whoa, what are you doing? Stand up, stand up. What are you doing? He said, oh Prophet of Allah, I went to Yemen and I saw them greet their dignitaries and their rulers like this, and you're the most worthy of such greetings. He said, if I were to order someone to prostrate to someone else, I would have ordered a wife to prostrate to her husband. So again, trial and error. All of this is adding to his knowledge. He's compiling this, and this is why he's among the greatest of the companions when it comes to knowledge and fiqh.